Morning. The Massachusetts Department of Public Health has announced 2 new human cases of the West Nile virus. That brings that total number of human cases across the state to 4. One person being exposed in Suffolk County, the other in Norfolk County. As a result, multiple communities in those areas have been raised to high risk levels for West Nile virus. Officials are urging residents to continue to take steps to avoid mosquito bites. That risk will not go away, though, until the first hard frost of the year. That's expected to take place in early October.